So, with 2 decades, close to 2 decades in the media industry, and now you are the Group Chief Content Officer. So, tell us about the role of your position and what do you do?
Thanks, Chris. I think let me start by perhaps introducing myself. So my name is Jojwana. I'm PRIMEDIA Broadcasting's Chief Content Officer. I started at the beginning of this year. As you allude to your question, I've been working in the media industry for nearly 20 years now. And it's been quite a remarkable journey, which I think has really built onto the role I occupy today. What does a Chief Content Officer do? So ostensibly my role is to coordinate all of our content efforts. And our content efforts span from our legacy business, which is the radio businesses. That's also from a PRIMEDIA Broadcasting point of view, that's 947, 702, KFM, Cape Talk. And I also coordinate efforts around the news. So I'm responsible for all of the content divisions or businesses that constitute PRIMEDIA Broadcasting. So it's the 4 radio stations and it's the EWN newsroom. And my job really is to look after the people, the content, and coordinate within those 4 brands, because as you might well imagine, we are fast not even approaching, I think we're well and truly into the digital distribution of content. I think our radio businesses represent a very linear, traditional distribution, i.e., some FM, 92.7 and so on and so forth. But where PRIMEDIA Broadcasting, I think PRIMEDIA as a group is going is how do we distribute the same content while we're continuing with our linear distribution, but how do we tap into audiences of today and most certainly audiences of the future. So my job is to make sure that we are well and truly geared for that expansion, which has started with the launch of PRIMEDIA Plus, which you will be aware of, which is really home of all of our digital assets. So all our radio stations, while we distribute them in a linear fashion, they're also available on PRIMEDIA Plus. All of our content across all 4 radio stations and EWN is available on PRIMEDIA Plus. And my job is to grow audiences. My job is to grow audiences.
So in all this, whatever that you are doing, how do you monetize this whole thing to generate revenue?
Well, I mean, there are of course some state secrets which I cannot share with you, but I think in the main, our business model is an advertising model. So we grow audiences that advertisers want their products to be exposed to, i.e., we are selling our audiences to marketing people who obviously want access to those audiences. What do audiences get in return for this, I hear you ask, so that the transaction is equitable and fair? They get a world-class product in the form of all of our radio stations across the 2 regions. They get a reliable news, credible, trusted news brand in the form of EWN. This is at no cost to them. So that's how that quid pro quo works. So we give them a reliable news and entertainment product. So how it makes revenue is that advertisers want to associate their products within this mix of be it radio, be it in a linear fashion on the radio, or be it on our app, or on certainly our website pages, where their messaging can be in the mix of the communication messages that we send to our listeners.
Thank you, Mzo. Thanks for your time.